judge here in Nashville is making a ruling on a case that the entire country is watching.
That judge ordering Kilmar Abrego Garcia be released from jail amid his criminal charges. This month, there were several protests here in Nashville. Abrego Garcia is a citizen of El Salvador who has been living in the U.S. The White House says he was mistakenly deported in March. He was returned to the U.S. recently, but immediately taken into custody on those criminal charges.
Now this morning, conditions of Abrego Garcia's release are still up for discussion.
Let's get right to Peyton Kennedy, who is live in Nashville now to break down the case for us. Peyton.
Nicole and Mark, despite the judge's ruling last night, it is likely that Kilmar Abrego Garcia will be detained by ICE and possibly deported once again. So on Sunday night, U.S. Magistrate Judge Barbara Holmes denied the U.S. government's motion to keep Abrego Garcia in detention before his trial. In her order, Judge Holmes says the government failed to prove there is a serious risk that Abrego Garcia will flee or obstruct justice in the case. She says the government's evidence that Abrego Garcia is a member of MS-13 consists of general statements or hearsay. All of this dating back to a 2022 traffic stop for speeding in Tennessee. Officers suspected possible human smuggling, but Abrego Garcia was allowed to go with only a warning. He's pleaded not guilty to smuggling charges. His attorneys say the charges are an attempt to justify his mistaken deportation in March. The judge noting that if Abrego Garcia is released, quote, there is no suggestion that the action taken by the government will be anything other than detaining him in ICE custody pending further removal proceedings. Now, this situation has led to protests and counter-protests here in Nashville.
It is an attack on your rights, because if Mr. Garcia can be taken off the streets away from his family without due process, so can you.
A hearing is scheduled for Wednesday to discuss the conditions of Abrego Garcia's release. Live in Nashville, Peyton Kennedy, News 2.